Thursdays look different this year due to an innovative schedule, giving teachers that precious time to plan and work together.
The reason we have a PLC schedule was really to try to continue what we've had for the previous several years. With our schedule being changed due to budget restrictions, our teachers lost their planning period.
PLC stands for Professional Learning Communities, something that Friendswood has long valued for its teachers.
Having the late arrival was to make up for the time that we lost losing our second planning period where we would meet as our content teams.
My planning time is somewhat affected. I like having the extra time to plan with the other history teachers. I do get a shorter conference period, but it's not that much shorter.
I will say I felt more rushed this year than I have ever felt before.
Another change is the placement of third period after lunches.
It's just a little bit of a strain having such a longer afternoon, having 4 periods in the afternoon as opposed to just 3. It just makes the day seem longer for some reason.
I actually hate it because I don't like having an extra class after lunch because it seems like my day is just so much longer even though it's really not. It's just in my head.
The day seems longer even though it's really shorter.
I actually like it because third period is my conference period, and so most days it's in the morning, and then that means I teach 4 classes in a row in the afternoon, and so on Thursdays it does give me a break in the afternoon.
Lunch is not the only thing impacted.
The only big change that came with the schedule is with the transportation department of FISD. You know, they coordinate to run buses and students to all different schools. So by moving our start time that day back, that put a little pressure on them to adjust their schedule.
Traffic gets backed up pretty bad Thursday mornings, so tardies tend to rack up.
Late arrival affects my classroom because I have a lot of students that come in late first period, and it takes me usually 5 or 10 extra minutes before I can start class.
There's more traffic on Thursdays than any other day when you come to school, and then some people just wake up late, so it makes it worse too.
Well, we're reviewing the schedule right now, and we have seen an increase in tardiness on that Thursday. The data we're receiving from students from different organizations is that they're just not used to the time. They're not sure when the tardy bell rings.
A more practical use of time would be an early release, and that is because with an early release the students would all be gone. In the mornings with late arrival, many students are getting to school early, and if a teacher is in their room, the students want to come in.
If I could choose, I would have Thursdays be just a regular schedule again.
I would rather have early release if we could do that, but I don't think it's possible.
Well, the plans for next year to continue the PLC program. The big thing will be to adjust the schedule so that third period, comes before lunch.
The administration also has plans to address the problems with tardies.
And the other thing we're going to look at is to try to get it to end so we start second period kind of on a even number so students will know if I'm not in this class by 9 o'clock or 9:15 or 9:30, then I know I'm tardy.
It might be the students that need adjusting, not the schedule, because from the sounds of it, PLC Thursdays are here to stay.